everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you guys my favorite Korean beauty products of 2021. So let's get started. In terms of 2021, I feel like it's a year where I haven't really been filming much, to be honest, and so which means that I haven't really tried much makeup products, if that makes sense, but I think I have a decent amount of collection here to show you guys my favorites and the ones I tend to go for in the year 2021. So I'm going to go in a way where I do my makeup in that order, if that makes sense. So the first product would be the base product. First product for a base product is this LILYBYRED concealer, and this is their Magnet Fit Liquid Concealer. I got mine in the shade number 23. I absolutely love this concealer because it really gives you such a smooth, creamy finish on your face without actually clinging onto your dry patches, because I do have really dry skin and I feel like this concealer actually never fails me because I love the creamy texture of it on my face and just feels really smooth after applying it, and it doesn't feel like I'm layering too many products on my face even before putting cushion or foundation. So I definitely recommend this for those who want something really lightweight but something that will cover up majority of your redness or any blemishes. This is a great product because it does give you a medium coverage. Then we have a couple of cushions here, and the first one is this Innisfree No-sebum powder cushion, and I got mine in the shade number 23 and in ginger, which is the darker shade. I absolutely love this because, not because I love the No-sebum powder, I don't tend to use powder, but I love how this gives you like a 2-in-1 effect. So obviously this gives you like a matte finish, but it doesn't feel drying on your face at all. It doesn't make your face look cakey at all, which I absolutely love. I tend to try and avoid matte finished product like when it comes to cushion, but this one is an exception because it really gives you a really smooth blur finish and it looks so natural on your face, as if like you're not wearing any product on your face. I do have to say, however, there are times with this color sometimes it does look a little bit light on me, but what I really enjoy using this is actually the puff itself. I've never seen such a unique puff before because you have those dots on the top, and if you want something natural you go for the top one, but if you want a higher coverage then you go for the usual normal puff looking one where it's just one flat texture. With this one, what I like to do is I always like to use the dot one to give me much more of a lightweight, light to medium finish coverage. I will go for that. If I want like a somewhere to touch up a bit more or layer a bit more, I will turn it around and use the flat one more, if that makes sense. If you guys want to see more of my review and thoughts about this, I'll put my link up here as well for you guys to check out. And I do have to say, the longevity for this is absolutely amazing as well. I wouldn't say that this is like mask proof, but it's close enough to mask proof where you can actually use it and not worry about you know, like touching it up after removing mask, because I feel like it does give you a decent amount of coverage. Second one, I feel like this is not really new to me, but it is new because this is just the reformulated version of the old Hera black cushion, and this is the new version. I absolutely love this, and I've been trying to finish up my old one because I know like eventually they're gonna phase that out and just stick to the new one. The new one is supposed to give you much more of a longer lasting coverage, but also like a better, obviously better formula. I have done a comparisons of this and I absolutely love this, and it's definitely still like my holy grail cushion, but it's just the new version and I just can't live without this. I always need refill of my Hera cushion because it is something that I always go for if I don't want to think about what cushion I want to wear, but I know that it's trustworthy, that is great for my skin, that is long lasting, that is hydrating, moisturizing, enough coverage. This is my go-to cushion. I got mine in 25 and 1 and I absolutely love this so much. I know it is a little bit pricey, but thinking about how it does come with a refill, I think it's actually a decent price, and considering that this is, you know, like a, I would say it's more of a medium coverage. I wouldn't say medium to high, I would say medium to coverage. It is long lasting, guarantee at least 8 hours without any smudging at all, not much smudging. I absolutely think that this is a great addition to your collection if you're looking for a cushion and you've never tried Hera black cushion before. Like, hands down, my favorite cushion for I don't know how many years already, but it's been so many years. I have another foundation as well, and this one is the 3CE Velvet Fit Foundation. It does give you like a velvety matte finish. I got mine in the shade Natural Medium. I did use this quite a bit, as you can see, in the beginning of the year, I believe, and I've actually slowed down now because this is much more of a heavier coverage, and this, I was using this a lot when I was on holiday and stuff because I can trust this to actually give me a long lasting finish. It is not that much of a must-proof foundation, but it does give you a good amount of coverage and it feels really comfortable on your skin as well. I just love the finish of this on the face and how creamy it is. As you can see, there's a pattern when it comes to like my base product. I like something very creamy on the face. Nothing feels like cakey or heavy on the face at all, and this foundation is absolutely amazing. You can go from like a light coverage, you know, like a little bit of foundation, to like something really heavy if you want to. It's definitely a very beautiful foundation. So yeah, definitely recommend this, even though the price is expensive, but I feel like for the amount that they have in here and the amount that you have to use on your face, it will give you a decent good amount of usage from the price itself. Next will be eyebrow products, and I do have a couple of eyebrow products here, and they're both pencils. The first one is this Roman Hunt All Flat Brown, and I got mine in number W2 Mild Woody, which is a little bit much more of like a reddish shade for me, but it's bearable. I absolutely love this because it gives you a very nice light finish for the days that I'm not wearing like this much of a heavy makeup. For something that I'm using more of like a natural looking day, I would go for this one because I feel like the effect of this is like you can never go wrong with this. It is not that buildable. It just gives you more of a natural finish, so you don't need to worry about any mistakes on your face. And I feel like this is great for those who haven't tried eyebrow products yet but really want to try and you're still a beginner. This can never fail you because you can never go wrong with this application at all. It is dual. I always like to go for something that has a brush tip so I can brush out my eyebrow product as well, and it is an angled tip, which yeah, this is what I tend to go for when it comes to eyebrow pencil. And if you want to go for something darker, something much more beautiful, I would definitely recommend this MacQueen My Strong Auto Eyebrow Pencil. MacQueen is definitely a brand that I've been living lately, like for a few months now, and so far their products are actually top notch, and I absolutely love this one. And I got mine in the color gray brown, so it has like a brush at one point and then the angle at one side. This is much more thicker as well, and I find the tip for this is much more unique because it has like this hexagon shape. Not sure why it does that, but either way it just gives a really nice application on the brows, and it gives you again like a very smooth finish. And I absolutely love the color of this. I absolutely love this. I do actually want to get like a backup as well because I love the color and I love the finish of this, and it's so easy to use. Then I have a couple of eyeshadows palettes. I haven't been trying out lots of eyeshadow palettes, I believe. I feel like I have more of like worst eyeshadow palettes than best eyeshadow palettes, and I'm planning on doing like a worst makeup 2021 for you guys as well. But there are a couple that I've been leaning towards, and you can see there's a pattern to it. This year I've been obsessing more towards just using a lot of brown tone base. I haven't really explored much with colorful makeup products, to be honest. I feel like I'm really boring this year, but these are the two brown tone eyeshadow palettes that I've been loving. The first one is this Roman eyeshadow palette, which is called Better Than Palette number 2 Mahogany Garden. I love the different type of brown you can get from this. You get a lot of the warm tone shade, but you get a lot of shimmery shade, and it's just a combination of so many different brown tone shade. Like You can take this for travel, you can do like a daytime look with this, you can do like a nighttime look with this. I absolutely love it. So if there's one eyeshadow products that you have to get from Roman, I definitely recommend this. If you haven't tried the Roman brand, and you will absolutely love this. This is what I'm wearing right now on my eyes, and I just love how it always gives me such a beautiful smoky eye finish. And I would have to say my favorite shadow from this palette would definitely be this golden shimmery shade here. It looks like speckles of golden, but when you actually apply it, it just feels so smooth and like it just glides on so easily on your eyes, which is what I'm wearing right now, and it just gives you such a beautiful sparkle. Like every time I apply this, I just go, oh my god, this is so nice. Like I love it. And the other thing I also love is this particular champagne shade here, which I actually like to use as like a highlighter shade, because it gives you a really smooth enough texture to actually apply as a highlighter, and it just glows so nicely on your cheek area. Can you see? Look at that. Love it so much. And I also have it on my nose as well. So yeah, definitely get this if you're interested in trying some Roman eyeshadow palette. Second one is a new brand I've discovered, and this is called Vely. I do want to try their other products as well, and they're actually not that affordable. I feel like they're probably the same price line as like Dailism, and when I did saw this palette, it did remind me of the Dailism palette, but I do have to say I actually like this Vely one more. And again, you can see this one is the Vely favorite 9 shadow palette, and I love the colors of it because you get a combination of brown and you also get a combination of some pinky nude shade as well. Again, this one you can go from like a very natural finish to like a nighttime finish as well, but not as many options compared like to the Roman palette. But I do like this, using this more on like a daily basis, to be honest, because this one consists of a lot of matte shades and probably just like a couple of shimmery shades, but no glitter shades. So this is much more of for those who likes like a matte finish eyeshadow. This is definitely really great. And for the pigmentation, I have to say it is just amazing, especially when it comes to dark brown like this. What really catches my eyes when it comes to looking for eyeshadow palette is that I always need a really good transitional shade for my eyes, but also like a darker shade for the outer part of my eyes. And this one just have everything, which I love so much. So I definitely do recommend this, as if you guys are looking for just like a natural daytime everyday eyeshadow palette, this would be it for you. I have this eyeshadow stick as well, and this is by the brand Unleashia, which I believe they are cruelty free for most of their products as well. And I actually love this a lot for just the under eye area here, just to give me much more of that sparkle, but also enlarge and brighten my eyes. I got mine, this one is in, to be honest, I don't even know what number this is because everything is in Korean. Oh, number 1. I can see a little bit of that. And this one is like a white eyeshadow color. And when you do apply this, it doesn't just give you like a full white shade. It has like a bit of that white shimmery shade as well, which I feel like is really beautiful. And you only need like one swatch for it to actually transfer, because that's how pigmented it is. So yeah, absolutely love this. For the eyeliner, I have a couple of eyeliner. One is a liquid eyeliner, and this one is the MacQueen waterproof pen eyeliner. So you can see I've been loving the MacQueen brand, and this is the only eyeliner that I've been going for when it comes to Korean makeup. This one is actually a brown color. So this one is the number 3 brown black, which I absolutely love because it's not too black, it's not too light of a brown, it's like right in the middle. So whether you're using it for like a smoky eye or natural eye makeup, any eyeshadow you use, this is like the perfect color as like an eyeliner, and I absolutely love this. You just have to make sure that you don't open up your eye straight away after applying this, because it does take like a few seconds to actually dry, but other than that, the application is great. Like the tip for this when applying is amazing as well. I just love how great it is when I actually apply. It just glides on so easily on my eyes, and I just love the finish of this. So yeah, I definitely recommend using this eyeliner. The second eyeliner product I have is also by the brand MacQueen, and this is their waterproof pencil gel liner. I actually have two colors here, and I didn't realize that there are two different colors because I've been like using both of them, and I feel like the colors are pretty similar. One of it is number 6 Classic Heroine, and the second one is number 2 Espresso Latte. I absolutely love using this gel liner for my tight line, because when it comes to tight line, I need something dark enough to cover up in between my lashes, but also cover up, you know, like the waterline as well, so I don't see any gaps between my eyes and my lashes, if that makes sense. And this glides on so nicely onto the eyes, and it gives you like the most amazing pigmentation for your waterline as well. And if you're worried about tight lining because it does transfer, this guarantees, like I guarantee you, this does not transfer onto your lower waterline at all. Like that's how great it is, because it did state that this is waterproof. And not only that, like I swear this is so affordable as well, and I've used so much of this, and I think I've already stocked up a couple. Like every time there's a sale, I'm gonna buy so many of this, because I've had this for a while now and it hasn't dried up. Because I've noticed when it comes to any gel liner products, I noticed that maybe in a few months time, if I don't use it, it does dry up, but this one doesn't. So I honestly love this, and it's so creamy, guys. Like I cannot rave how much I love this particular gel liner. Then we have mascaras, and I have a couple of mascaras here. When it comes to mascaras, I'm usually not that fast with mascaras, because for my top lashes, I always layer with fake eyelashes anyway. So when I do look for mascara, I tend to look for some that actually lengthen and volumize my bottom lashes as well, because that is where I want my eyes to pop and where I want my eyelashes to be seen. So when it comes to that, I always try to look for mascara that is lightweight, that is thin and doesn't clump up, but also volumize and lengthen my bottom lashes. So I have a couple here. The first one is this Heimish mascara here, which I know have been out for a while, but I've only recently gotten to try this, and I know my friend Judy absolutely loved this, so I finally got my hands of this, and I can see why. Even though the brush do look a little bit thick, but it does give you that curvy finish, and I feel like it meets really nicely for my lower lashes, and it is what I'm wearing right now, and you can see like it just makes my eyes just go all together. You know, I absolutely love making sure that my lashes at the bottom shows more, because I feel like for some reason I feel like my lashes on the bottom is longer than my top, if that makes sense. But I always want to make sure that when I apply my mascara, my lashes shows that it's long at the bottom, and this one really shows it and doesn't clump at all. Second one is a recent addition to my collection. I feel like I have to add this in this video because I fell in love with this straight away, and when it comes to mascara, usually it takes me some time to actually warm up to it. But this is the Peach Sea Feathery Fixxycara No. 1 Black, and I have to say that if I have to pick one mascara to use without applying fake lashes, this would be it, because I feel like this actually curls up my lashes. It doesn't make my top lashes droop at all. It doesn't clump up my lashes. It lengthens a decent amount, not a lot of amount, a decent amount, but also it doesn't make my lashes droop down, because when it comes to my top lashes, any mascara I do, after curling or whatever, it always droop down. So, but this one doesn't at all, and it is also great for the bottom lashes to actually, you know, remove any clump, and it's so lightweight, as if like you're not applying anything. So this is great. I also have this bronzer here, or it's like a contour, and this is the Etude House Contour Powder in No. 2 Inventor. It does have two different colors, and before I show you, I just have to show you this. Oh, it's so great. I love anything magnetic. Now the top color here is much more of a lighter shade, and this one is more for like contouring your nose, or like, I don't know, any way you want like contour or the small areas, I guess, but I don't tend to use that at all. I tend to use much more of the bottom color, and I love the beautiful tan brown to it. I was in love with the like Etude House had like this bronzing powder. I don't think they have it anymore, and I feel like this is a great replacement to it, and a little goes a long way with this. Like, it's actually really pigmented. I have it on my face right now, and I just love the finish color of this because it is so pigmented and it's great. So yeah, definitely great if you're looking for something dual to contour and bronze up as well. This is amazing. Surprisingly, I have 3 different blushes that I want to mention. I'm not really a blush type of girl because every time I apply a blush, I feel like somehow my redness under my foundation tend to show up more. But this 3 colors, I can see there's a pattern to it, and I absolutely love it. I've been loving a lot of those peachy, nudie, pinky shade colors. The first one is a single blush, and this is the Roman Better Than Chicken number 4, and I have to tell you, a little goes a long way for this one. So don't be deceived by the size of this. You only need a little bit of this to give you a really beautiful apricot peachy color shade, and it's just a very pretty shade. Second one, I absolutely rave this so much, and I definitely recommend you guys to get it, but just be careful with this because it is very fragile because of how creamy and soft it is. And when I received this, the highlighter actually broke, but I managed to fix it and it still works wonderfully. I absolutely love the 3 colors. You get the apricot shade here, you get a pink nudie shade here, and then you get a champagne highlighter, and I just love all 3 of this. I actually have the first color here on my face, and I also love the pinky one. When I do want something like very sweet rosy looking, I tend to go for the middle one, and this highlighter is like wonderful, okay, like wonderful because of the champagne finish. And this one, again, all these 3 glide on so easily, and it's just such a smooth finish. I believe they have like a bronzer version, which I'm really keen on trying, so I'm going to add that to my list the next time I do order a Korean makeup. This one is from the brand Eyemimi, and it's very similar to the Peripera as well. So you get pretty much similar colors, and I have to say that this is probably as pigmented as the Peripera, but not as creamy and smooth as the Peripera. So if you do like the Eyemimi brand, I definitely recommend this. And I don't often try Eyemimi brand, and that's why we want to feature this because I fell in love with this palette as well. I think when it comes to like travel, I will probably use this Eyemimi more, and the reason for that is because when I did get my Peripera, it was actually already broken. So I feel like my Peripera is actually quite fragile, and I don't want to break it anymore, so I wouldn't take this with me for travel. But when it comes to traveling, I would definitely take this one, and this is the Eyemimi Champagne Party, and all of these 3 have like a champagne name to it. So you get Pop the Champagne, Rose Champagne, and Vintage Champagne. So you get 2 blushes and 1 highlighter, and again with the 2 blushes, I actually tend to use the 2 blushes more than the highlighter. This highlighter is like not as smooth as the Peripera. It's actually quite fine, but it actually shows quite a bit on the face as well. So yeah, absolutely love this. I'm going to end my best of Korean makeup here because I'm not going to feature the lip products here because I want to do like a separate one along with like swatches and stuff, and so that will be coming up probably next time because I do want to film the worst makeup product first and then my best of lip products. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I absolutely love the products I've tried this year, and these are definitely my go-to, my favorites for this year. Let me know any other Korean makeup products you have tried this year that you absolutely love. Put it down below for me to check out as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think if you guys have tried any of these products. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.